It's exciting times at the moment because Shropshire Council are looking at how we engage with experts by experience, and there's going to be a review of the strategy for engaging with people. As part of that, Enable have been involved with employing 8 experts by experience who the breadth of and scope for their role is incredible because they can take part in bidding processes, conferences, co-producing and delivering training, and also the recruitment process, which is one that this particular video is aimed at. And so we've got a couple of examples on the video for you to see of the person, the expert by experience, who took part in the recruitment process, the employer, who gives her kind of view of the process, and also the the candidate that was successful in employment.
Hello, I'm Sarah Hollinshead Bland. I'm one of the service managers in Adult Social Care Operations, and I'm just here to talk to you about my fantastic experience of using our expert by experience in recent interviews that we did for a senior safeguarding practitioner post. We were very keen to make use of this expertise, and what we did was designed an exercise to actually use the expert by experience to help us test the rapport building skills of the people that we were interviewing. And it worked really well from our point of view. We set the objective of giving each candidate the test of keeping a conversation going for 15 minutes with somebody that they'd never met before. And the rest of the exercise was pretty much designed by the expert themselves, who chose 3 different subject headings to give people a hint at what they might be able to ask him about. And he will tell you more about his experience of being part of that process. But then what he did was he scored each candidate, gave us some feedback about their qualities, and we were able to use that to make our decision. What was really interesting was that his first choice for the appointment was also the interview panel's first choice for the appointment. So it all worked really well, and I would highly recommend using our experts by experience to help with recruitment and selection.
Smith, I'm expert by experience for Shropshire Council.
And what have you done so far in the role?
So far I've done interview techniques with I've interviewed several candidates for a safeguarding role within Shropshire Council.
And how did you do the interviews?
I had a list of questions specifically meant for myself regarding different scenarios in my life.
And what was the idea, Chris, behind the exercise that you were trying to do?
What were you able to assess?
Oh yeah, we assess it's.
What did you have to think about when we were talking about what they'd done well and what they hadn't? What did we have to think about?
Oh yeah, we did about body language and how they came across towards me,
Yeah.
so they're not, say, in your face or they don't make me feel anxious or nervous.
So they needed to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an important part of the test.
yeah.
Chris, tell us, what is an expert by experience then, for people who don't know?
Expert by experience is a role where, like I've previously said about interviewing candidates, with making sure I'm not too nervous or for a certain specific role like safeguarding.
Why are you an expert by experience?
Because of the experiences I've had in previous life, which is suitable for the roles for working at Shropshire Council.
Yeah, okay. That's great, Chris. Thank you so much for your help with the interviews. It's been a real asset to us.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Julie May Griffiths and I have applied for the senior safeguarding job and I've just started it. It was dead easy, just having a conversation with someone. To me, that was much more important that he scored me well than the actual interview. It was important that he thought I was a decent person and that I could communicate in a normal level with someone. I think it's a really good idea. I think it's easy to just memorise a load of policies and procedures, but to be able to talk to somebody and ask them questions and engage with them is something which you don't necessarily, you can't learn it, you can't read it, you've either got it or you haven't. I think it would be good for everyone to have an interview with an expert, just to see if they can engage with someone and be kind to someone.
Okay, so currently, as I say, the Experts by Experience is sitting under the Naval team. So if you want to include them as part of the recruitment process, please let me, Natalie Hawkins, know about when the interview is taking place, what role you'd like the experts to take in the interview process, which we can talk about. We're quite flexible on that as well. And we will endeavour to ensure that somebody's available for your interview process, and we will come along with them to ensure that they're supported appropriately to do that.